שלום וברכה, מוריי ורבותיי, שלום וברכה, בעזרת השם, בזכות הצדיק רבי חיים פינטו, אני מת בית השם עוד צדיקים, הקדוש ברוך הוא בית השם, bless our entire קהילה, entire קהל, וברכה והצלחה, עשייתה דשמיא גדולה, מה קדם וכתב זה כעתה, and בעזרת השם, may today be a day of redemption for all כלל עם ישראל and all the aspects, amen, כן יצא בעזרת השם. You know, רבותיי, in this week's parasha, we can really learn a big secret of how we can take advantage of our little moments of hardship and sadness, or maybe struggle, fatigue, that we all experience throughout our life and throughout our day-to-day living, and really take advantage of them and make them a beacon of Yeshua and blessing and miracles within our own life. Now, but this week's parasha, we read Parashat Shemini, where Parashat Shemini talks about the struggle that Moshe and Aaron had when building the Mishkan. It says that when they put the Mishkan together, after 8 days of doing the entire service, for some reason the presence of HaKadosh Baruch Hu did not dwell, did not rest within the Mishkan. The Torah says that on the 8th day, Aaron sat down and he had a moment of weakness, a moment of sadness, where he said to himself, he said, maybe after 8 days of the presence of Hashem not dwelling within the Mishkan, the home of Hashem, maybe it's because of me. Where Aaron knew that he was somewhat involved with the golden calf, he knew that that golden calf brought a lot of damage to the world. So Aaron had like a moment of weakness, of sadness, where he told HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I am so sorry that you're not dwelling within the home of Hashem because of me. The Mefashim explained that the moment that Aaron had a moment of like he was a broken vessel, Hashem immediately on the 8th day rested the Shekhinah, rested the presence of Hashem within the Mishkan, where it says in the parasha that fire came down from the sky and ate the sacrifices, and all Bnei Yisrael were in complete awe of the presence of HaKadosh Baruch Hu when it rested within the nation. Zohar HaKadosh says, what was the purpose that exactly in that moment the presence of Hashem rested within the Mishkan? Why the moment that Aaron HaKohen had a moment of weakness that occurred? So Zohar HaKadosh says something incredible. It says from the beginning of time, when HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world, his intention of creating the world was for a very simple reason. And we explain this in many places throughout our class. The Arizal opens up in Etz HaChaim, Ratzah HaKadosh Baruch Hu la'atzil et hanetzarim. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world, his first thought and reasoning of why he wanted to create the world was to help those in need, to help those that are broken, to help those that are suffering, to help those that are in a place of sadness. That was the whole reason of Hashem creating the world. Why? Because in order to help, in order to be able to be a source of beacon of redemption to all those that are in need, there needs to be someone that is in need. So Hashem created us from the first place to be in that place. The Zohar HaKadosh says, HaKadosh Baruch Hu cannot help himself. When he sees a person that is in need and he prays to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and he sees a person that is in sadness and he prays to him from a place of brokenness, or the words of the Zohar HaKadosh says, a broken vessel, or a person that is suffering, a person that is stressed, or whatever it is. Those prayers at the place of a person is humble and tiny and small. HaKadosh Baruch Hu cannot help himself but rest himself in that area and come and bring a redemption to that individual. And now, this is something that we all go through. We all have moments throughout the day where we feel that we are a little bit hopeless, we're a little bit sad, we're a little bit enduring something. We are all going through our own sufferings in so many different ways, whether it's finding zivug, the refuah shelema, the parnasah, the simcha, the happiness that we all try to bring within our life. We all have challenges within our life. But our job is to not just live with those challenges, is to take those challenges and to make them to not just good, but to being the source of our redemption, being the source of our bracha. Our job, Abotai, is to flip all the negative in our life to positive. What better way to do so with this secret of this trick? We need to all try to put this into our day-to-day life. That whenever we have a moment of weakness or sadness or suffering, don't just live with it. Don't just solve it. Don't just go over it. Use it. Take advantage of it. Take that as an opportunity, Abotai, to bring the presence of HaKadosh Baruch Hu in our life. And like we know, Abotai, today is Monday. The Monday is a day of endurance. It's Gvura. Gvura is strength. Monday is usually a day that, like what it says in Zohar HaKadosh, either it pulls us to the complete right of great success and we are full of strength, of glory, Or chas v'shalom, it pulls us sometimes to moments of endurance where we have to endure certain times and aspects throughout the day. But if we can learn one second from this week's Pasha, is we need to take advantage of our small lows, even throughout the day, and turn them into complete highs. So Bezat Hashem HaKadosh Baruch Hu will give us big bracha v'tzlacha and siyata d'shmaya gedola. May all our prayers be heard. Amen. Kenyatzon Bezat Hashem.